From the Xavier University Television Studio, this is Xavier News. Your campus, your region, your world. This is Xavier News.
Good afternoon, Xavier Musketeers. Today is October 21st, 2022. I'm Anthony Frederickson.
And I am Paris Dennis. This is Xavier News.
The iconic Mars bar company has recently announced a brand new M&M Spokes candy. This new purple M&M joins the cast as a charming and quirky character who is meant to represent confidence and acceptance. Jane Huang, vice president of the Mars bar's company, stated that the new character reminds us to celebrate what makes us unique. This serves as another effort of the Mars bar's company to make their M&M characters more modern and inclusive. A decision that was not reacted to well by the dedicated die-hard fans of the M&Ms. A reaction that continues through the introduction of the new candy. The Purple Candy's introduction video on YouTube currently sits at 3,000 likes and over 20,000 dislikes. Yikes. Nevertheless, the company seems to be sticking by this new character regardless of the poor reaction. Who knows? Maybe people will learn to accept this new change in their lives, or maybe they'll realize it's just an M&M, that it doesn't really matter.
Taylor Swift's new album, Midnights, dropped at midnight last night. This is her 10th studio album, and fans have been going crazy waiting for her new songs to release. Including Swift, other artists releasing new albums today include Arctic Monkeys with their new album The Car, Carly Rae Jepsen, Architects, and Burial. Fans of any of these artists can use the new feature at the CAF and play the new albums for all of us here at Xavier to hear.
Speaking of Taylor Swift's new album, Xavier Film and Television Club attended a release party put on by Xavier Art Society. Here is what they found while attending.
Xavier Art Society is the creative community on campus, so it's a general art club for students, regardless of major, regardless of skill level. People can come in to do demos of different art, make their own art for themselves through activities. They can involve themselves in the art scene outside of Xavier's bubble, which is through museums in the Cincinnati area. I'm a huge fan of Taylor Swift, and I know that there's a large community of students on campus that are fans of Taylor Swift. There's also an Instagram account titled XUTVFA. So I thought, we're an art club, and maybe there's a way for us to involve the art scene with the release of the Midnights album, and I thought that it would be a great way to unite students of different majors that normally wouldn't come to an art society event. But I thought, why not have a release party event? So we decided to do Midnights and Crafts Taylor Swift listening session here in Arupe Overlook, and from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. so that students for the first hour of the event got to play a game of Taylor Trivia, the Ultimate Swiftie. We also had a bunch of crafts for students to do, including Midnight's mood boards, sort of like a scrapbooking type of activity. And then we also had sticker making, button making, and Taylor Swift coloring pages as well for students to involve themselves in.
Haunted has been my favorite song since I heard it. Clean is also a personal favorite, but I think I'll always be partial to Haunted.
My favorite song from Taylor Swift so far would have to be Style from her 1989 album. I just think it's beautifully written for one thing, but it also just has a wonderful production that I feel is great for any occasion, and it's a classic. It's aged beautifully.
My favorite song is All Too Well 10-minute version.
I came tonight because I, on a whim, the other night went to a Taylor Swift themed party at Bogart's, and it was one of the most fun things I've ever done. I listened to a lot of new Taylor Swift music. I wouldn't consider myself a Swiftie, but I am starting to dabble.
The song I'm most excited for tonight is Snow on the Beach. I think it sounds great. It has a great feature with Lana Del Rey, and I really hope it's amazing.
Will this be my favorite album? I'd have to say it's up there with Red so far. I don't know. I can't tell the first time through. I'm going to have to watch it or listen to it a second or third time. And I think it can compete for it. It can compete for it.
Probably just hearing the album for the first time and getting to be here with my friends and experience new Taylor Swift music. Like, it's a crazy, crazy experience.
I mean, all of that, and you know, there's nothing like listening to Taylor Swift music in a room full of Swifties and hearing the excitement and just the energy in the room when everybody loves the artist that you love and you're here to see. It was amazing.
Coming up next, the new DC movie Black Adam hits theaters today, October 21st, 2022. It stars the one and only Dwayne Johnson, aka The Rock, as he plays the lead role of Black Adam. Directed by Wame Colette Sarah, who also directed Jungle Cruise, which features The Rock, Black Adam has been met with explosive positive reviews. Critics say Black Adam is packed with action and Dwayne Johnson delivers yet another level-changing performance. IMDb gave Black Adam a 7.6 out of 10 star rating. Check out The Rock's latest performance this weekend at your local cinema near you.
Everyone loved them. The red box, the smile, the iconic golden arches at the top, and don't forget the toy, the Happy Meal, drawing us in again with the nostalgia of our childhood McDonald's and Cactus Plant Flea Market, partnered up to create the adult Happy Meals, which featured a full 10-piece nugget meal or Big Mac meal with the inclusion of a toy. Similarly, many buyers of the box reported a rather unamused approach to the reproach of the box, with the pricing at $10.79 compared to the regular meal without the toy, $2.40 less. These adult Happy Meals feature traditional McDonald's characters such as the Hamburglar, Grimace, Birdie, and Plant Flea Market's Cactus Buddy. These characters, continuing with the brand's quirky aesthetic, appeared to have two sets of eyes other than Cactus that also seem to be rather particular. Consequently, these Happy Meals and toys, after their release October 3rd, have since sold out, and resales of the toys going up to $300,000 on eBay.
Maite Delgado attended the Xavier Singers Fall Show rehearsal and brings us a view at how they prepared for the show.
There's just something special about this group and the love that we have for music and for each other too.
My name is Sam Daly, and I'm the current president of Xavier Singers.
My name is Anna LaForest, and I'm the secretary of Singers.
My favorite part about Singers has probably been the fact that I can make such close relationships and friendships throughout these last 4 years. Someone that I've met my very first year in Singers is someone that I'm still very close with to this day. Even though he's been graduated for the past 3 years, we still maintain really good contact and relationships. So building and fostering those friendships definitely is my favorite part.
I think the audience will enjoy the environment as a whole. We're doing a lot of really fun, popular songs, fun dances. I think it's just going to be something that the audience can really just get into, and you know, you're going to hear everyone yelling. The alumni are going to go crazy like they always do. I think it's just going to be a really immersive experience where like everyone just gets to have a good time.
I think that's something that makes Singers special, is the fact that not everyone comes from a music background, and the fact that people can bring in their passion for music, maybe see someone on stage and say, I want to do that too, and then be able to express themselves in such a way. So having an outlet to be able to do that has been something super special to me and a lot of other people as well.
I am super excited for the closing number. Is my favorite thing, because like we all come together and we're just dancing and having a good time, and then we'll like line up to bow and everything. And I think we're all exhausted, but then we all like get this like big burst of energy for the closing number, just come together and finish strong. And I think it's just so fun to see the first years too. It's fun to see them perform and just like get to just watch them like blossom like from their audition to now. And it's just super exciting. I'm so excited for it.
So the Singer Show is on Saturday, October 22nd at 12 p.m. in the lower level of Gallagher Student Theater.
Reporting for Xavier News, this is Maite Delgado.
Basketball fans, get excited. Tonight is the annual basketball tip-off event, Musketeer Madness. This year promises to introduce the men's and women's basketball teams, inter-team scrimmages with both teams, and performances from the Xavier Pep Band, cheerleaders, and dance team. Festivities kick off with a fan fest outside of the Cintas at 5, with doors opening at 6 to prepare for the big event at 6:30. Be sure to show up and show your school spirit.
Today begins the start of Family Weekend. 3 days, tons of events. Special family bonding time after being away from your family for the past few weeks. You'd think that couldn't get much better than this, but it most definitely can. There will be lots of food catered, live music, live theatrical performances, tours are available, sports teams will be playing, and our fan favorite basketball teams will be announced at Musketeer Madness. With that being said, families who end up attending will have a non-stop fun-filled weekend.
Xavier Film and Television Club attended Cincinnati's Blink Festival last weekend. Abigail Horn brings us more information about what went on during the festivities.
Hi, my name is Caitlin, and I'm from Cincinnati.
My name's Christopher, I'm from Cincinnati.
And today we're going to see the drone show.
The atmosphere is really good. People are really in good moods, you know, everybody's really positive and it's really encouraging.
One of my favorite things was that it's kind of a tunnel. It looks like a round tunnel with lights that blink and flash. It's so popular now, and it's gotten really popular because of just how interesting the installations are.
It's got like the buzz, you know, everybody knows like, oh, this is going to be big, and you want to come downtown and just see the big crowds and see the energy and the atmosphere and stuff. So it's the installations, but it's also just knowing that it's like a big deal and everybody wants to be a part of it.
It's really kind of an opportunity for artists and designers, kind of at any level. You've got these pieces that you can definitely tell are from big like corporate design firms. They're really flashy and well done, and a lot of work has gone into them. But there's also these smaller projects that are from kind of up-and-coming designers or organizations that are also really interactive and fun. So I think just overall it's a great jumping off point for artists and designers.
It'll be interesting to see how it adapts, and they keep making it interesting and new.
On Friday, October 14th, actor Robbie Coltrane died. Coltrane began his career as a comedian and quickly became a very well-known actor. His role as Dr. Eddie Fitzgerald in the ITV series Cracker, winning him the BAFTA Award for Best Actor for 3 consecutive years. Arguably, Coltrane is most known for his role as the friendly and lovable half-giant Rubeus Hagrid in the Harry Potter film series. In the HBO's Harry Potter 20th anniversary return to Hogwarts, Robbie Coltrane recalled his time as Rubeus Hagrid, saying, "The legacy of the movies is that my children's generation will show them to their children, so you could be watching it in 50 years' time, easily. I'll not be here sadly, but Hagrid will, yes." Robbie Coltrane will be missed by millions around the world, and we will continue to remember him through the many wonderful characters he played.
Video game fans are preparing to boycott the release of the highly anticipated upcoming game Bayonetta 3. This comes from a recent statement put out by the voice actress of Bayonetta herself, Helena Taylor, saying she was not involved in the game due to a flat salary offer of $4,000 for the entire game. Taylor called this offer insulting, saying, "The Bayonetta franchise has made an approximate $450 million. I did not ask for the world. I didn't ask for too much. I was just asking for a decent, dignified living wage." Taylor has asked the fans to boycott the release of the new game and instead donate the money they would have spent to charity.
That's all from the news desk.
We will be right back with the Xavier Sports Report.
everybody. My name is Amari Miller, and this is your Xavier Sports Report. Hockey's back, baby. The NHL kicked off this season with a matchup between the San Jose Sharks and the New York Rangers. It was a neck-and-neck game with the Rangers just barely gaining the upper hand, only the Sharks to take off game with a 32 victory. Talk about blood in the water. Tonight's duel on the ice, we'll see the Detroit Red Wings face off against their longtime rival, the Chicago Blackhawks. Always a joy to see these two feud. In the world of football, the Bengals beat the Saints this Sunday, 30-26 in a nail-biting game. For a while, the Saints seemed to have the upper hand until the final 2 minutes of the fourth quarter when Jamar Chase took a 60-yard trip to the end zone. Be sure to tune in Sunday when the Bengals face off against the Atlanta Falcons. And finally, Muskie Madness kicks off tonight just in time for Parents Weekend, fresh off their NIT victory. This upcoming season is a big one for Xavier, and it's coming with some big changes. This is the first season since Travis Steele's departure, so all eyes are on Sean Miller to see if he can make the team in a new direction. Another notable absence this season is Zach Fremantle, who was recently suspended indefinitely back in September. There's no telling how this will affect the Muskie season going forward. That wraps it up for sports this week. Let's go X.